I'm gonna fill my office with just nothing but like Furbies, just to like draw people away from my office.
That's one way to go. That's I'll
If
tell
you
you.
need,
I'll tell you what though. Like I just like visualize the whole scenario. If I were like turn the corner of the office and I was just like walking down the hallway to the corner, it's just like Furbies, and then close up on me, and then close up on the Furbies, close up on me, close up on the Furbies. I'm out. You're right. I'm not going anywhere near that.
you would go nowhere near an office full of Furbies, and I could just sit there and work in my office. No one's gonna bother me in
It's gonna
there.
be regular Furbies, or you're gonna like paint the like blood tears and shit on them, like
I
all.
mean, I could put one on a stake, like upside down,
If
like
you're
at the
like
entrance.
if you're gonna do it, like lead into it. You know what I mean? Like
Okay, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, little
little Furby side.
Furby side. A little Furby murder never hurt anyone.
Little Furby murder never hurt nobody.
They should be murdered. Those things are terrifying.
Yeah. They're horrible.
Oh,
We have a whole 8-hour chat episode called Spider Furby, where we look at various cursed Furbies online.
oh no. I
Because
think I'd listened to part of that.
yeah, because people on TikTok were like sewing full bodies for them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Full body Furby. Fuck the Full Metal Alchemist. Full body Furby.
All right, so should we start the podcast?
Yeah, let's just stop talking about Furbies.
Can we go one episode without fucking talking about Furbies? Fuck. Oh, I can't think of a zinger this week. This is the PodBoyz Advanced Podcast. It's a weekly discussion where we go over the latest in gaming and throw in a little bit of whatever else we want to talk about, like the fact that we can't come up with a zinger. My name is Oscar. I'm joined as always by my co-host and best friend.
Eric here. I don't have a zinger either.
Yeah, it's dry up in here.
It's been a long week.
Eric started a new job, so we can forgive him for his brain being fried. Even though it doesn't seem fried, you seem actually on cloud nine compared to your other job.
Yeah, I am.
The only other job I've ever known you to have, apart from that hard ass construction job, was when you got roped into selling those fucking knives.
No, I was a janitor at some point in my life.
Janitor? When the fuck were you a janitor?
It was shortly after the knives. I did it for like 6 months, something like that.
At a school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just came back to me. Memory unlocked.
But yeah, man, not having to wake up in the morning and smell some doo-doo does something to a man.
Yep.
So
awesome, man. I've been chilling too. Been going to my back therapy at the chiropractor, getting cracked in all sorts of ways. It's pretty great. Just gonna keep going for as long as they keep paying for it. But yeah.
What you drinking today, bro? Tell me.
Shabam, we back to the warheads.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Oh, is that a watermelon?
That's the watermelon one, yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
Took a couple weeks off from them, but still got a couple of them left.
Mine still got a price tag on it, so I gotta take that off real quick.
How much was it? No, we need to see how much you spend, sir. How much does this podcast mean to you? The value of this podcast to you is how much you spend on your beer.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, I just crumbled it up, but I can tell you what it was. It was $6.19 plus CRV.
You disgust me, sir. I spend this artisanal brew was at least $1,500 a can.
Okay, sir. Okay, the Warheads beer. The fucking Warheads beer. I am drinking something called a Bobo. Look how fancy.
Bobo.
Look how fancy this fucking
Do you remember that show?
Artwork on this. It's let's see, what is this? Bohemian Floor Malted Pilsner. That's how much this podcast is worth. Something called Bohemian Floor Malted Pilsner.
I'm actually not mad at that. That sounds fucking crazy.
See?
Sounds pretty crazy.
How dare you sass me in my house?
We're technically both in our house.
Don't sass me in my house, boy. Oh man. But yeah, let's crack these open.
Let's get up in here.
Wait, I just slammed the top of this, so I'm scared. You look like you've lost some fear. You look like you've gained a little bit of confidence in opening your beer.
I always check behind my I'm always looking behind my shoulder for that fucking goblin.
Oh, that's a good beer.
Yeah, walk me through that one, because
I'm trying to it's made in Goleta, California, wherever that is.
Oh, I know where that is. I drive by it. You drive by it on the way to Solvang and up to Slow and stuff.
Oh, okay. It's from Captain Fatty's Brewery. So let's see. Let me take another sip here.
Ooh, that is such a good beer. No, it's not even a beer. It's a fucking liquefied candy beverage.
So
with beer in it, I suppose.
This is really good. It's really smooth, but it's also like nutty, but not really. It tastes like a really good like amber beer, but I don't think it's an amber. I'm not sure. But
pour some of it out for science. Do you have a cup by
for
you?
science? No, it's definitely not amber. I don't have a cup, so but I can. Yeah, it's a little bit amber. Anyways, it tastes really good.
Mine's straight up like pink or something. Ooh.
Yeah. It's like surprisingly smooth, like going down, and then you just get like this very like nutty, earthy taste at the end. It's really good. Really, really good.
Sounds wild, honestly.
Anyways, it's tasty, man. Might go back and get another one of these later.
Yeah, this is pretty good, but I don't know if it was worth the $1,500.
Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking. Liquefied candy, bro? $1,500?
I had to pay a wizard to do it for me.
No, that was just Wonka, bro.
Oh, god damn it, he got me again. Wonka!
He lures children into his home. You really think he's not gonna get you every time?
That motherfucker. What have you been playing, though?
What have I been playing?
Yes.
Not much, dude. Just a little bit of Crucible because Iron Banner's back. Just like right before bed.
What am Destiny?
Yeah, you haven't played any of that. I haven't gone back to Scarlet Nexus because I haven't had the mental capacity to just sit there and really just like
you haven't had the gall.
What's going on? Have you even gone back to it?
No.
That's what I thought. So I don't have the mental capacity to like see this last chapter through yet. Like I have to sit down and brace myself because I feel this ending is gonna be nutty, just like my beer.
Nutty
Um,
Professor. 2.
yes.
The clumps.
So I've been playing that. Actually, before the podcast started, I played a little bit of The Ascent.
Okay.
So I did play
Talk
that.
to me about that one because I played a tiny bit of that too.
So I played through the first mission that
Same.
you get. That's pretty much all I did. Killed some feral, I think is what they're called. Um,
Played a little bit further in the first mission, but it's kind of tough. It's hard. It's a tough game.
I died. Yeah, no, I died already. Like
Yeah.
I went. I mean, I went past it, past the. I finished the first mission, and now I'm like starting to go past it, and once I started to go past it, I died. So and then I was like, oh fuck this, I'll do this later because
Yeah,
we had to start this.
that's pretty much what happened to me. I did that on like I think it was Saturday night.
Hmm.
Same thing. I was like I had to go to bed, but I was just like, oh God, let me squeeze it. It just finished down. Let me squeeze this in a bit. So I got a little bit past the first level, and I was pushing, and I died, and I was like, okay, I'll continue. Oh, and it sent me back kind of far, and I was like, all right, and I kept going. Then I died again, and I was like, well, we'll do this some other time. But it
I
looks
think I
has
think it's
potential.
I think it's gonna be good once like you kind of progress through it. And I also feel like this game will be more fun with friends.
Yeah, it's fully co-op. You can have like a full team or so or whatever.
Yeah,
So
so I feel like it's definitely like Diablo-esque
mhm.
where it like you can play by yourself, but also like it's probably better with friends,
Yeah.
especially once you start getting like the bigger enemies and like some hordes going. I'm pretty sure it'll be more fun with friends, but so far I think I'm gonna keep playing it for a little while.
Yeah, I think I'll keep going in it eventually if I can ever. Well, there's a time there's a time frame for what's going on right now, and I'm speeding through it. So
You mean Zelda?
no, yes, no, because Zelda I'm almost done with. What's happening is the
No
reason
more heroes.
the reason I'm not playing as many games is because I made the mistake of restarting Naruto Shippuden.
What have you done?
So I can only play games on the Switch so I can watch at the same time. So I haven't really been hopping on my PC or my PlayStation because
You've
so
witnessed it.
good.
You've
And
witnessed it here, everyone. This is the end of the
this
podcast.
is not the end
We're
of the
running out of
podcast.
we're out of content. This is it. This is
Yeah,
where this is where we're out of content and we just
Oscar restarted Naruto. It's all over. Pack it
it's
up.
it's all over. It's done.
I'm already almost halfway through it. Like halfway done with it. I'm already at like the beginning of the fourth Ninja War. So like I'm almost done with it.
Christ, dude, you've been flying. You've been skipping the fillers though, no?
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay,
why.
yeah. So that's why you're ahead because there's
No, yeah,
so much filler.
like I have the like list pulled up
Oh
at all
yeah.
times, and I just literally
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
skip
That's
through
the way
like
to do it because there's
20, 30
so much
episodes at a
filler.
time.
Oh,
Yeah, like
jeez.
it's brutal, man. And I don't really care for that shit, so I just
Just like
watch the
10
canon.
episodes of like how Jiraiya snuck into a bathroom once and
And then like the thing with Naruto is that like the beginning of every episode is like the last 5 minutes of the previous episode,
you
and
gotta
then
skip it too. Yeah.
and then the credits happen. I mean, the theme song happens, and then
So
it
really, episodes are really only like 18 to 22
yeah,
minutes
it's
long.
just like a little tiny chunk
Yeah.
in the middle there. So like
Yeah.
you get through it pretty quick.
It's so good though.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at you for your choices, but I can be mad at you for your neglect.
For my neglect of my other college, but I don't know. But I mean, I've been getting through Skyward Sword. I'm literally like I'm doing the last thing before like I go fight the final shit
Oh,
before
nice.
it
So
goes down. But I am ashamed to admit how I think I spent an entire 2 days in Skyward Sword, just playing this fucking pumpkin shooting mini game
Oh
for
no.
fucking out because like you have to get a certain amount of points like to break a record, like 600 points, and like like I haven't been able to get past 540. And like, I don't know what happens at 600 points. It's probably just a stupid fucking piece of heart. But god
Why
damn
don't
it,
you look it up?
I don't because I don't want
Why don't you just look it up? I'm gonna look
because
it up
if
and
I
tell you if
no
it's worth it or
stop it
not.
because if I look
I'm
it
gonna.
up, I know it's not worth it, and it's gonna make me feel horrible for wasting 2 whole days there and failing. To be honest, like I wasted all that time and I still didn't get it. To be fair,
I'm searching it. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you.
are you fucking bitch? Why'd you make me wait then?
For the suspense. Oh.
Oh,
Do you want your days ruined?
yes.
Do you really?
Go ahead, just tell me. You already planted the seed of doubt in my goddamn mind. Fucking
Each
memory
play
gremlin.
costs you hold on. Each play costs you 20 rupees, right?
Mm-hmm.
With a score of 150, you'll get 50 rupees. 400 points will get you a rare item, and 600 points will get you a heart piece.
Fucking piece of heart. I knew it was a fucking piece of heart. Whatever.
You're still gonna do it. I know you're still gonna do it.
Eventually. No, dude, like that shit like legit first. Like I'm pissed at it. Like I don't know if I can bring myself to go back there. Especially because like NPC who runs it has like an especially punchable face, like fucking Fledge. But I played that and I played a bit more No More Heroes, raising my assassin rank a bit more. Nintendo released a new trailer for No More
Oh
Heroes
god,
earlier
his
this week,
face
and it's
is
fucking dope.
punchable.
Yeah, he looks like a little, like his nose is what I feel like when you punch it, it goes like a clown. You
Oh jeez.
know? Anyway, before we get into some of these topics here, let's start off with a Discord question. We got a couple this week, both
All right.
submitted by Night Dev. He asks, "What new game releases are you looking forward to in August and September?" And I'm not sure what's even coming out. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to finally get my stupid hands on stupid Deathloop next month.
Oh yeah. I've been like ignoring that thing like the plague.
Yeah, same. Like I didn't even watch that full state of play or anything like that. Like I've seen enough. I want to play it. It's finally coming out next month, so I'm definitely excited to grab Deathloop. So that'll be mine. What about you, my dude? What else is coming?
Well,
I think
Deathloop is definitely in the top of the list. All right, I need to search a list because I'm not 100% sure what's coming out. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm actually excited to play, and it's actually going to be cheaper than like buying a full game. Is Kenna Bridge of
Oh
Spirits?
shit! Is that September?
August comes out.
Oh,
It comes out August 24th. So,
so a few weeks
and
away.
I believe it's a $40 game.
Oh, same with No More Heroes. No More Heroes is out this month as well, August 27th. So
Yeah, so
that's
I'm
definitely
excited.
another one that I'm excited for
I'm
there.
excited to see what they did in Kenna because
Yeah.
that game looked really interesting. Looks like a Pixar movie. Let's see what else we got here. Deathloop. We talked about Deathloop. Oh, Tales of Arise comes out in September.
Oh, there you go. Tails. Let's go. New WarioWare September as well.
Let's
There's a lot
see.
of cool stuff coming.
Let's see. I think that's
Yeah,
for the most
I'm
part
sticking
what
with those. Yeah, I'm sticking
yeah.
with those mostly.
Oh, well,
Deathloop.
there is Sonic Colors
Oh shit, that's in September too. Man, there's a lot of stuff coming.
and
So
Fist Fortune Shadow Torch.
what the fuck is Fist?
The one with the bunny with the robot arm.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I
The
remember
like
now.
side-scrolling one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one looks dope as hell too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, though. Okay, that
So we're
those.
all over the place here,
Yeah,
but
we're
there's
yeah.
apparently a lot coming, man. Oh god, I need to get through fucking Zelda like yesterday.
Hey, guess what else happens in September 3rd?
What?
The Medium gets ported to PS5.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Huh? I didn't even know that was happening. Did they announce that?
Yeah, I think we talked about it briefly
Huh.
when we were talking about exclusives.
Well,
Mm.
I'll be danged. But anyway, let's start getting into some of these topics here real quick. Including the fact that about 800 lines of text were spoiled and data mined out of Halo Infinite story using that test simulation test period or whatever they had last weekend. So careful out there if for all of y'all who care about Halo and the storyline, if you don't want to get spoiled or anything, make sure you start muting those words online on Twitter and stuff like that because people are assholes and they will post those anywhere to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like this theory. I can't believe Master Chief killed Dumbledore.
I've honestly expected it all along. If you've been paying attention, the writing's been on the wall.
Yeah, I think you're right. I
Like
think you're right.
we've all seen the red gleam in Chief's eyes whenever he thinks Dumbledore's not looking. Like we all know what's happening there.
Oh
Dark Lord
shit.
will rise again. We all know what's happening.
But dude, I am excited to get my hands on this multiplayer.
For the Dark Lord rising, yeah, me too. Yeah,
That too, yeah.
yeah. But I mean, I'll say I'm
Let
not
me
too. I'm not
let
too.
me let
I'm
me
not.
put it to
I'm not too upset because I'm not too invested in the story this time around. I'll say that much.
okay, well let me put it to you this way though. I'm talking about the multiplayer. I'm not talking about like the campaign. The free multiplayer we're all probably gonna play. I heard a few people that did some of the testing, including some very notable YouTube players. I mean YouTube Destiny players who said that Halo felt the new Halo felt very fun and very similar to Destiny. Like, and even they were like, it's hard not to compare the two because you know Bungie did Halo and all that, and it is like a 343 now thing now, but it seems as though they're trying to fix their mistakes. So I'm excited to see what they were talking about. So I'm a multiplayer shooter kind of guy. If I'm playing shooters, multiplayer is the way to go. So
I mean,
yeah,
it's Halo, so I'll always be willing to at least hop in there and give it a shot. So I
yeah,
mean, I'm sure we'll have fun. It looks
yeah.
fun. I watched a few people playing it and everything like that. It looks dope.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people are like speaking positively about it too. So like, I mean, it's not gonna be bad at least, unless
Won't be
it
4 or
gets worse from
5.
here to
It
whenever it
won't be
drops.
the poor stain and
Yeah,
Halo
yeah,
franchises.
yeah, yeah. And then moving on from that, we can talk about good old McDonald's. McDonald's in Australia, to be precise, uh, released a fucking crazy ass design for the PS5 controller
Oh
with
boy.
burgers and fries and fucking McDonald's yellow buttons. It honestly,
Looks
it's
terrifying.
offensive. It's offensive.
All right, if you give
I
me a
take
minute,
offense.
just give me a minute. I'm gonna set this up my background because if people are watching on YouTube, they need to see this. Like, look that because it makes
Does it though? Oh, there it is.
it makes my This is this is just as bad. Do you remember the KFC one?
And if you look to your left, you can see the Big Mac, the Great Big Mac
The
Monument
Big Mac with the
with the
fries.
fries over here.
Who designs these things?
I don't know, but they were gonna give
I kind of want
they
it.
were gonna give them away in Australia for the 50th anniversary of
Oh.
McDonald's in Australia. Not not
Why do
just
I
actual
want this thing?
McDonald's.
It's horrendous, but I want it. I really want it. Oh man.
Something is wrong, deeply wrong with you, sir. This thing
Uh,
offends. This thing looks like
ah,
a crime. Whoever designed this needs to be arrested. You
yeah.
just put Sonic on that screen, you monster.
Oh, okay. Since we're, oh, all right. I'm done. I'm sorry.
You're the worst.
Uh, I kind of want it, dude.
You're the worst person.
It's kind of low. It's kind of low key fire.
It's not low key fight. God, Eric.
Oh man.
Like,
Oh,
ugh.
I can't.
You don't need to commit to the bit that hard, man. You
No,
don't.
I'm not committing to the bit. This is real. These are my real feelings. I'm sorry.
Well, my true feelings are
Look, hey,
nail this man.
if this was free, would you not just take it and I would want it like just to have it.
No, I would take it, put it in a Ziploc bag, label it evidence, and hand it into the police for like design crime. I
Oh
want this man
no.
arrested. This man should not be walking free after putting this after threshing this fucking abomination upon the world.
It's better than the KFC one, I'll tell you that. The KFC one, that was an Xbox controller, right?
Yeah, there was also
I think
Crocs.
ugh,
There were KFC Crocs that had an actual like piece of
it's
fried
so
chicken.
bad. Yeah, I remember. Oh man, those were even worse than this one.
Mario Golf gets a new update, including a new character, which is Pauline from Super Mario Odyssey, along with a new course and mode. The new course is New Donk City from Super Mario Odyssey, which is the Mushroom Kingdom fake New York City called New Donk City. Pretty dope looking level. Oh, Toadette's actually the new character. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Toadette, yeah.
You probably hear her making strange noises in the background because I didn't know this was going to play out on my TV.
Strange Toadette noises.
And they added ranked matches actually. So if you're trying to get sweaty in some Mario Golf,
who is trying to get sweaty? Oh my god!
with Mario and all his friends.
I just picture some guy like motion controls.
Nah,
Let's
dude,
go.
just like straight up in like full golf attire with a caddy, bro. Like,
oh no! God damn it! This world is strange place.
So we have some results from the SSD beta situation going on with the PS5. So it looks like at the moment, people have tried putting some slower drives in there, and they're actually working pretty decently, even though they're not like the recommended specs or whatever. Whether they'll be future proof and you'll be able to use them for like newer games that like utilize it better or whatever, that is yet to be seen. But for now, it seems like slower SSDs are being able to
They're doing the
viable.
thing.
Yeah,
They're doing the thing. Okay.
they seem to be
I mean,
viable.
as long as it's not like a noticeable, like I've noticed, like even with the HDD, my external HDD that I have, when I do play some of the PS4 games on that, like the load times are a little bit better, but I mean, there's still PS4 load times, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, but they are better, like overall. So I mean, if the PS5 can make those HDDs like work optimally, I would assume that it wouldn't be much of a like noticeable difference, you know, using an SSD like actually in there.
Yeah, it's just a goddamn drive. But before we close out with the last two topics here, let's go ahead and pull up Night Dev's second question. Which non-Metroid or Castlevania Metroidvania style games do you recommend? I don't know if Eric you don't get into a lot of these, do you?
Like Metrovania, Castlevania.
Yeah, those type of games like it's like with the big sprawling maps that you need to you can't access certain areas till you like progress to a certain point and get a certain ability that you can go back and like unlocks new paths. That basically the style.
Yeah, I think the most recent one that I played that I can just literally just go back to because it's the most recent one I've played or is similar is pretty much not the same, but it's has some of that where like you have to get abilities, and that's Narita Boy.
I think that might actually be a Metroidvania,
Yeah, you
if I remember correctly.
because that's
Um,
what you have to do. You have to like like there's no real map. You just have to like remember which way you're going,
mhm.
kind of thing, and like it's all side scrolling. So that's pretty good. I don't get too into side scrollers. Cyber Shadow was cool.
Okay.
Talking about
So
side
yeah,
scrollers,
yeah, it's a side. It's a bit different. That's more
but
like
that's
a
different.
yeah, those are
Yeah,
more like linear side scroller, like linear
yeah.
maps. But the one I'll recommend most of all is Ori and the Will of the Wisp and
Oh, I
Ori
have
and
that, but I haven't
the Blind
started that.
Forest actually is the first one. If you haven't played Ori, I 100% recommend it. Like one of the best Metroidvanias I've played in a long time. I need to get into the second one. I haven't given it a shot yet. I haven't had the time to jump into that one. But the first one is super dope. That one, it's there's like very little combat. It's more like movement and momentum based. So you
Mm,
like propel yourself up on like over like steep like drops, and then you gotta use your little parachute to like it's like jumping puzzles and like very precise platforming type of stuff. And
yeah.
like most of the time, you're like you gain the ability to basically if someone fires a projectile at you, you can like use that projectile to like wrap around it and like shoot yourself forward to keep going. So
Oh,
you never
interesting.
really fight anything. You mostly use their attacks to like keep moving forward up on the path that you're on, type of thing.
But
You
if you
gotta
do it wrong, you die or
yeah
you get
yeah
hurt.
you gotta keep zooming up through everything. There's like spikes that'll insta kill you. You have very few hits till you die. Maybe like 3 4 hits. Like you have like these four little bubbles that
Oh, that sounds hard.
yeah, and like you have a secondary bar that fills up with like these blue bubbles, and
Hmm.
those are save points that you have. So you can create like if you're on solid ground and there's no enemies around you, you can create save points wherever. But
I
you have
see.
but basically you can only use them like a certain amount of them or something like that. So
Oh,
it's
interesting.
a pretty cool system. So I definitely recommend Ori. Like I said, I need to hop into the second one, which I know they have like weapons and combat to it. So that sounds super dope.
Nice. Yeah. I have that. I know I have it on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have it downloaded it. If I have it downloaded yet or not,
I think you said you downloaded it once because I
I
scolded you really hard for
never
never knowing about it.
played it. I think it's still there actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check.
It's a
I don't
good
want to be
game.
a liar.
I definitely recommend it. It's a very dope Metroidvania. Other than that, like people like Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's good, but like
Oh, I played Hollow Knight.
it gets hard. Yeah, Hollow
Yeah,
Knight's a
it's very
Metroidvania.
hard.
Hollow Knight gets hard.
Very, very hard.
But yeah, I think that like, again, the Ori for sure is the one I recommend the most. If you haven't checked those out.
I actually don't have it down. Oh, you know what? It was downloaded on my other PC.
Mm, mhm.
Yeah.
I remember your other PC. You did have one of those for a while.
Yes, I did.
Well, all right, and we can close out here with for like what seems like the 8th week in a row, more Activision Blizzard news.
Again.
This time around, they actually announced that they had done some shuffling of the leadership around with a couple people leaving the company, including the current president, J. Allen Brack. And the new leaders named were Jen O'Neill and Mikey Barra that will lead Blizzard Entertainment together and share responsibility for development and operational accountability for the company.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't think it's enough.
I don't think so
I
either. I
think I
think
think
there
I
needs to
think
be.
I think they need a clean motherfucking house and start fresh from the top because it doesn't seem to be like it's the actual like day-to-day poor employees that are like it seems to be like anyone in any sort of position of power that's heavily
Yeah.
abusing that shit and everything. So I think they need to do like a clean sweep of the top positions type of thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Either
but
that,
I guess it's a
like,
start.
either that. Well, that's got to be a start for sure. Definitely, like, people involved need to be out of a job for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's unacceptable, first of all. And second of all,
They
I
should be
think that,
tarred and feathered as well. Yes, I agree.
well, of course, yeah, that comes in the contract. But I just think they just need to, like, pay for their crimes. You know what I mean? Like, make these people actually,
Suffer.
no, not just suffer, but like fucking hit them when it hurts. Like, have them pay the families. You know what I mean? Like, pay their dues to these families that they have affected.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's fucked up, dude.
It really is. I mean, looks like they're trying to do something, most likely just for optics, but we'll see if anything
Yeah.
does change. I mean, now that the lid's been blown up there, blown open there, I'm sure like none of these employees are gonna have a problem like hitting up Kotaku with an anonymous tip type of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. I know
So,
I wouldn't keep quiet.
so I'm sure there's gonna be at least some level of accountability, at least try to be forced in there. You know?
Yeah, call me a snitch or whatever, but if y'all are fucking up, I'm gonna fucking say something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because there's people's lives out here they're fucking with. It's not just
Exactly, yeah.
some oh, let's just look it up and
It's not fucking
put
high
your head
school,
down. Like,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like, no, this is real life, bro. And to close out the show here, we can talk about some more motherfucking Switch sales because this thing is just choo choo, just chugga 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 rolling a
Not
motherfucking
surprised.
long. Hits 89 million, basically fucking 90 million. And it's not even close to hitting the holiday season yet. We're still barely in summer. So this is easily gonna cross 100 million by the end of this year.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so with this number here, it puts it past the all-time sales of the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Its next full-on target is the Wii.
Wow, it's catching up quick, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a question for you. Would you include the Switch OLED into what do you think that those sales would be included into this? Because I think they should be.
Yeah, they definitely. I mean, this is including Switch Lite, so
Oh yeah, so yeah, they will be, yeah.
yeah, this is the Switch family of
Because
consoles.
once the Switch OLED comes out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go way past the Wii.
They're gonna explode real quick. Well, I mean, what can you say? What did anyone expect? Like, especially with like the amount of like games they're releasing, like they're like producing games and franchises they've been neglecting for over like decades at this point. They brought back Pokemon Snap. They're bringing back a new Metroid. They're bringing back Advance Wars. They have like all the big flagships have gotten releases. You've had a Fire Emblem. You've had a Pokemon. You've had a couple of Mario. You've had a lot of Marios. You've had more Zeldas than any other console has gotten at this point. Like it's crazy, man. The like people say that like the Nintendo's slacking on first party and stuff like that, but like
You're kind of not.
absolutely not. You got like again, they got Fire Emblem that they released as well. They had Astral Chain, which they had a hand in. They have a bunch of new IPs that they've tried and put out. They have all the creative shit as well, like Labo and the new toy build, the virtual garage thing where you can build your own game now. Like Nintendo's out here producing shit for the Switch, man. Splatoon,
Mhm.
Splatoon 3 is coming. Like, you know what I mean? Like Nintendo's had their foot on the gas this whole time with the Switch. So, I mean, Mario Kart 8 is almost at 40 million. Like that game will not stop
Ridiculous.
selling. It's
It's
like
Mario Kart, bro. Like everyone loves Mario
It's like the
Kart.
Grand Theft Auto of the Switch, man. It's like the
Yeah,
GTA
pretty
5 of the
much.
Switch.
Except GTA 5 has been offered for free in the past.
That's very true. I think it's currently on Game Pass or it just left Game Pass or something. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens when that OLED drops.
Oh, it's gonna smash these records, dude. I think
Yeah, but I think it's gonna pass the Wii pretty fucking quick.
like 2 million of those sales are gonna be you.
Fuck you.
uh,
And on that friendly note, we've reached the end of the show. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the continued support, you guys. If you want to find me on the internet and talk to me about my problem with Nintendo Switch purchasing habits, then you can find me at Knife Life Os, Knife Life OSC. If you want to find Eric on the internet,
if you want to find me and talk about Oscar's Nintendo Switch addiction, you can find me as Ricky Plays.
if you want
Everywhere.
to talk to us together and tweet at the show My Strange Addiction to get me on there for Switch purchases, tweet us together at the PodBoyz Advanced Podcast Twitter. And other than that, if you want to find more of what I do, if you want to hear me ramble some more, you can check out my other podcast, 8 Hour Chat. Comes out every Friday. You can find it anywhere that you find this one through audio. This week's episode, we talk about how Amazon is swagger jacking the home shopping network. So make sure you guys check that out. But other than that,
not home goods.
I'm Usador.
And I'm Chunt.
And this has been Getting Nuts.
But we're not really them, though. Like, that's not us. That's the wrong podcast.
Yeah, I'm Oscar.
And I'm Eric.
And we've been the PodBoyz Advanced. We'll see you guys next time. Don't eat the apple pie, especially if it came from food.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.